Should monogamy be reconsidered? Is monogamy a way of life? What are the dangers of monogamy? Okay, who created monogamy? Who said that monogamy was, the way of life? Why is monogamy widely practiced? Is the practice of monogamy successful? People who are in monogamous relationship, are they happy? These are multiple questions you're going to ask yourself. Now, my question is, if monogamy was successful, then why do people cheat while they're married? And someone will say people cheat while they're married because they're unsatisfied. Are they really unsatisfied, or is it because they cannot survive monogamy? So what is monogamy? Is monogamy not one woman, one man, one woman, whereby a man can only get married to one wife and they live their lives happily after, sexually, faithful or fidel to each other? That is monogamy, right? That's monogamy. But what goes wrong with monogamy? When people want to step outside of their marriages, what happens? Is monogamy failing in this society, whereby there is an easy access to sex? Can the people, men or women, survive monogamy? Is there a point in someone's monogamous relationship whereby they are desiring sleeping with other people? I would say yes. Monogamy is hard to sustain, but monogamy is a practice that society have imposed upon us, isn't it? Monogamy is a way of life. Apparently, it is the status quo, the way of life that society said that it was conducive. Okay, so monogamous life is praised, but is it successful? When does monogamy goes wrong? If monogamy was that successful, I don't think people would be cheating. That's my point. I don't think monogamy is sustainable. I don't think monogamy is successful, because most marriages fail because of monogamy. I'm so sorry. I know this is uncommon to reach uncommon answer. Most marriages fails because of monogamy. I'm so sorry, because I feel as if people were open-minded, or if we lived in a society where monogamy wasn't a thing, people would have been happier. There wouldn't be a point where people would say, you know what, I'm tired of my wife. Because guess what? How can you be tired of one person if you have access to many? Or why would a wife say that I am tired of my husband? He doesn't fulfill me. Divorces would be a non-existence if monogamy wasn't part of the equation. I feel as if the idea of being trapped to one person for eternity may be the downfall of monogamy. Okay, I feel this. These are all my theories, by the way. This is my feeling, my theories. This is how I feel. I feel as if monogamy is not that sustainable. Monogamy has its flaws. Monogamy is not the perfect way of life. I don't think so. I feel as if people were honest and open with each other and know that they cannot practice monogamy, the world will be in a better place. Monogamy cannot be practiced by everyone. That's how come you have people spicing up their marriages by bringing in a third party. The third party could be a woman or a man. Why would people want to spice up their marriages? That's my question. How do you lose a spark in your marriage if monogamy was being successful? Should monogamy be reconsidered? That's my question. Should we look into the practice of monogamy? I need some data for this. If this is a scientific research, I want to know if monogamy is sustainable. Because if I were the head of those research, I'm sure I was going to find out multiple ways that monogamy is failing in our society. Maybe, just maybe, could monogamy have been sustainable in the past, but now it's no longer sustainable because we're in the 21st century? People have evolved. Have people evolved to a point where monogamy is no longer sustainable? Have people evolved because they have access to porn consistently to a point where monogamy cannot just be sustainable? Because what you didn't know existed, you see everything in porn, and now you may be envious or curious of those practices. But you are in a monogamous relationship. Are people allowed to get tired of their partner without being looked at as if they are stupid, or as if they are unfaithful, as if they are mentally deranged? That's my question. Are people living within their truth? No, people are not living within their truth. There are people today in monogamous marriages that wish they were single. Why would you be wishing to be single if you're happy in your marriage? So what is the determining factors of happiness or monogamy? Does monogamy lead to happiness? Why do you want to be monogamous? That's my question. What are the benefits of monogamous? Someone will say social structure. I am not a sociology, but if I were a sociology, this is a field that I would like to definitely go into. If I were one, is monogamy sustainable? How do you sustain monogamy if most men have the desire to sleep with multiple women? And I know someone will come and say, well, Rose, most men have the desire to sleep with multiple women because of they are biologically wired to desire multiple partner. I get the biological aspect. How about the woman? Have you found out if women in monogamous relationship have the desire to sleep with other men? Women's needs are always overlooked in the society because they consider women as second-class citizens, right? Women are the second-class citizens. There's no way they can be envious of other men. There's no way a woman who is married can desire another man. Who said so? Have you spoken to every woman? That's why I'm saying that in the future, when I make it in this YouTube street, I'm going to write books because my theories, my approach to life is very questionable. I have a lot of questions and I need an answer to. So I need to write a book and do some research, statistical research, and find out if monogamy is sustainable. Is monogamy failing? What is happening? Because my opinion and my point is that monogamy is failing, especially on the aspect of men. I know someone will say, Rose, you're about to victim blame here. You're about to be biased. Why are you saying especially men? I don't think there's a man on this planet that think monogamy is sustainable. I'm so sorry. Women thrives better in monogamous relationship than men, and statistics can show the people that cheat the most are men. Why is that? Why do men cheat the most? Are men placed in a scenario or in a situation where they are not being men? What does men need to a man? What is the definition of being a man? What proves that you are a man? Is monogamy sustainable? Are you placed in a cage whereby you are forced to be with one woman for the rest of your life and now you cheat? What is cheating and where does cheating come from? Why do men have the desire and the urges to cheat? Why are men afraid of marriage if monogamy wasn't the reason why? People in open relationship, the men in those relationships are the happiest men in Babylon. Oh, you don't want to believe me? Okay. The happiest man in Babylon happens to be men in open relationship. Do you know why? Because an open relationship benefits a man better than a woman. Women are not wired to have the desire to sleep with multiple men. Are you going to debate me on that? I'm going to continue. Women are not wired to sleep with multiple men. One man is enough for a woman, but I don't think one woman is enough for a man. Because the epidemic of cheating is heavier on the male side. Men cheat more than women because monogamy cannot be sustained by men. It is not an environment they can thrive in, okay? Monogamy is not the way of man. Let's be honest. Beside from all the, movies, people trying to glorify a monogamous life, but what goes underneath that is more. That's how come you have celebrities breaking up, you have people breaking up, you have people filing for marriages, claiming that, they couldn't sustain, they were cheating a lot, their wives got tired of their cheating, so it's all, I would say monogamy should be reconsidered. It is definitely a field that is failing, but in terms of the social structure, is monogamy a better social structure in terms of the upbringing of children? I would say yes. Monogamy is definitely a better social structure in terms of the upbringing of children, but the people within that structure, are they happy? At what point are they going to sacrifice their happiness for the detriment of the status quo? Are they settling for societal norms that they wouldn't otherwise be in. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, you remove monogamy out of this universe and say anybody can practice polygamy, polygamy and polygyny, whereby a woman can be free to be with any amount of men and a man can be free, no judgment, no laws, no nothing. Will the world become a better place? That's my question. How do you think people will be happy? Will people be happier, especially my male counterparts? I'm sure they say, Rose, stop coming for us. Talk about yourself. I am saying this. I am geared towards the men because I know how your mind works, and I know that if there were a law that abolishes monogamy, you will be the happiest man, because there are some women that are going to opt out to sleep with multiple men. They will prefer to be with one man even if that man is with multiple women. That is the practice of polygamy, whereby women are happy with having just one man, sacrificing their lives to be with one man, while the man is rotating among his different wives. That's polygamy, which is practiced in numerous countries, including my country where I'm from. But I live in the US now, so there are some certain people in Utah that practices polygamy. So yeah. So therefore, as I was saying, should monogamy be reconsidered? I would say yes, because it is a failing system. It is a system that is unsustainable, that is failing, and we do have some evidence that monogamy is not sustainable. But I need to do more research and have some statistical data, and then I may come back and open my behind here and tell you guys about monogamy. Okay, uncommon theories, uncommon answer. Again, my name is Rose, and I shall always remain the Rose that you know. Thank you.